Hello there. Welcome to Grab Bag Crafting. I am going to make a little, I guess a kind of little notebook today. And I'm going to make it with half a sheet of 12 by 12. And this is 12 by 12 paper that I have made double-sided. So you can see that in another video if you want to. And this is what I'm going to make today. It's just a little, I don't know, I guess you just call it a little notebook journal if you want. And it's made with paper from Amazon Packing. Hold on. Yeah, Amazon Packing paper. And I have just basically kind of ironed it and just cut it up into 7.5 by about 5 5/8 sheets. And so it's just a fun little book. And there's a place in the back if you want to put a card in. And this is made from one of those bags that you can get from Cracker Barrel when they bring you your silverware. And it's just, I don't know, it was just a fun little craft to do. And so I'm going to do another one for you. And I might not put the same closure on it. I don't know, I haven't decided. Anyway, this is what's on the docket for the day. So welcome to Grab Bag Crafting, and I hope you'll enjoy what I'm making. Okay, so I've cut my 12 by 12 in half, and I'm going to use this sheet for it. And this is the paper I'm going to use for the inside. And I'm going to cut this into strips and pages, like I said, I think it's at 7.5 by 5 5/8. So after I get these all cut out and folded to make the inside signature, I will be right back. Okie dokie. All right, I have cut out my my paper, that go on the side, and I kind of folded them in the middle. So okay, yeah, there we go. And this is just that paper that I just showed you, which is completely writable and kind of fun to put stickers, etc. on. And this will be our single signature for this little book. So I'm going to put this to the side, and I'm going to just kind of score every 4 inches on here. Now, hold on. I'm going to mark it first because I can make a mess if I'm not careful. Anyway, I hope your week is going well. Mine is going just fine, except for it's so daggone cold. Daggone hot. Anyway, okay. So I'm going to mark this for 4 inches right here. And I'm going to mark this for 4 inches right here. And I'm going to score both places. And then I'm going to probably cut off about 2 inches. Did I mark that? Okay, here's one mark. Where's my other one? Daggone, let me do it again. Real fast. Okay, that's from there to there. Okay, here we go. All right. And I'm going to cut off about, I'd say 2 inches. But first, let me score this. Okie doke. I'm going to score this here for a nice good fold. And where's my other mark? Okay, my other mark is right here. I'm going to score this for a nice good fold. And then what I'm going to do, let me see, which side should we use? Well, I guess as it turns out, we're using this side. Okay, so I'm going to take about 2 inches off of here. So inch, or I don't know, maybe inch and let me see. Let's take an inch off, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, because we want a nice little overlap, but we don't want it to be too much of an overlap. So what do we have here? This would be about an inch. I'll just mark this and give it a chomp. Okie dokie. Alrighty. Let's see what we've got. Okay. Yeah, I think that works. And I'm going to soften the corners, because I think that'll make it look kind of nice. We'll use this little chomper. Which way? Go this way. Okie doke. I hope this works. Sometimes this thing will bite it off crazily, and then I'm not happy. So let's hope it bites it off the right way. Good. Good bite. All right. Second bite. Please bite right. Okay. Good. All right. Okay. So, that's pretty much our outside. And I have a long stapler. I don't know, some of you might have a long stapler, some of you might not. But I'm going to attach the signature with the long stapler. And I'm going to attach the signature, I guess maybe right in this corner, right here. So when we fold it, it will fold that way. And I'm going to go get the long stapler. Be right back. Okay, here it is. Now, if you don't have a long stapler, you can always attach the signatures, this little signature, with a pamphlet stitch. That would work. It just have to be careful. Okay, now let's see. All right, I want to be sure that it's straight and in the corner. And actually, I'm going to do it on this side simply because when you run your hand over it, the staples won't bite you. That's a big consideration, because they can snag you. Okay, let's go here. And here, I got that too high. I might have to replace that one. Okay. All right. So, let's give it a nice little, okay. And there is our signature. Looks pretty good. So, we'll fold it over like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to decorate a few of the pages. And I'll put a little pocket back here like I did the other one. So, let me see. That'll be the next step. Be right back. Alrighty, next step. We've got our pages in. Now, I'm going to put a different closure on this than I did on this one. I want to try something different, and we'll see how it goes. If it works, that'll be fine. If it doesn't, well, we'll just have to figure it out. Okay, what I want to do is put, darn it. I hope this will go far enough. I want to put eyes. I've gone down, if you can see, I've gone down about 1 inch and over this way about 2 inches. So I can put 2 holes here. And once I put the holes here, we'll mark that to put ribbon on this side. And I'll show you what I mean as I go. So let's see. I wish I had the big crocodile, because I'm not sure this one will actually go a whole inch. But we shall see. And of course it will not. Well, okay, we'll let it go as far as it can. And we'll make a hole right here. And one right. It's almost at 1 inch. So I can't gripe too much. Let me see if I can get it right. There. Okay, so we have these holes here. Okay, and we want to mark here. I'm putting this on top of here, and I'm going to mark it right here, because this is where we're going to want our ribbon to come through. Like I said, I'm trying this for the first time, so we don't know how it's going to go, but we'll do the best we can not to make a total and complete mess. All right, I think I'm going to put eyes on this. And I don't know, this is a nice color for that. Okay, I'll put the eyes on this, and then I'll be right back. Now, okay, so I've got these, and I've marked out where I want my ribbon to come through. And since I don't have the large crocodile that can reach all the way into here, I'm going to have to trim, I didn't want to, but I'm going to have to trim this down about 1 inch so I can at least make a neat hole with my hole puncher and then put the ribbon through to serve as our closure. And it's a bummer, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. So that's what I have to do today. Let me see if I can trim this. I'm disappointed, but I think the project will survive. Okay. We shall see. If it doesn't survive, well, I will have taught you what not to do. All right. Okay, now I should be able to take my crocodile and see where I mark these holes here and here. And I should be able to go right on in, make a nice neat hole here and a nice neat hole here. And the next thing I will do is pull out some pretty ribbon. Well, some black will do, I think, for this project. And I guess let's just try this much. And it'll be a very simple closure. Well, let me see. It's better to get too much than not enough. So we'll see how this goes. All right, and all I'm going to do is thread this through here, to this side, and through this side. Come. All right, so when it closes, it'll simply be a matter of tying a little bow. There we go. So it will close this, it will tie this way and make a nice little ribbon. Okay, so now that we've got our tie and our manner of tying, so this is how it will close. And it's just a nice little secret keeper, let's call it that. And I will probably find something nice to put on the ends of the ribbon to make it more attractive. Yeah, we can find something. But first, let's untie it. Now that we know how it's going to close. And we want to cover up this thread. I don't know, I think I should probably find some wider ribbon for this so it'll look prettier. And I can use this for something else. I'm going to find some wider ribbon, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm going to use this ribbon, which all you have to do is just take it out when you're ready to write. This is a little secret keeper or a fun book. So, I mean, you know, you can use it however and wherever you'd like to. And we're going to put the bag or the little card holder in the very back. So I took, it's like I said, I started this with a 12 by 12, and I cut that 12 and a by 12 two-sided homemade cardstock in half. So the other half, I cut off a, let me see, how wide is this? 2 5/8 by 6 inch piece of this other half. And then I'm using it for the bag. And this is the bag that I talked about. It's kind you can get if you go to Cracker Barrel or other places. And the bag itself is about 3 by 10. And that, I love that because it gives me at least, I don't know, about 2 or 3 decent sized bags I can make when I do these little projects. So what I'm going to do is cut this right about here, or maybe a little under. I'll cut it about a little bit under. And I will glue the bottom. Let's see how it fits in here. To remember that these little bags are kind of fragile. All right, so I've cut another section of bag, and I would like to put a divot in it so someone can tell that they can open it and put things in. But first, I will glue the bottom so that when they put things in, it won't come rolling out. That would be counterproductive. Okay. Let me see if I can glue this bottom here. Okie dokie smoky. All right. Thank God for this wonderful glue. I love this glue. And also, I should not talk with the pen in my mouth, but sometimes I do. Okay. Put this back. And like I said, I would like to put a little divot in here. Get this dry. Okay, instead of, I'm going to put the divot in. No, I got to put the divot in after I cover it. Now, we're going to put our bag right about here in the back, kind of as a hidden treasure. And to make it blend in, I have cut out this little topper piece that's about 2.5 inches. I'll turn it around so it kind of matches with the background. And, okay, I'm going to glue that down. And then I will glue this on top and just leave enough of the bag showing to give it a little contrast. And then, if we choose to do a divot, we will do a divot. If not, we won't. Okay, let me glue this down and be right back. Okay, the back is glued down. Now I'm going to glue the front down. Let me see, this side or the other side? Ew. Well, let's see. Okay. I guess I prefer the prettier side, but we're going to go with this less bright side, simply because when it is opened and closed, they'll kind of match. Or kind of come together, let's say. I guess match is a bad word these days. I don't care. All right, there we go. Now, okay, this is down. All right, so, oops. Yes, I did. Okay, I'm going to lift this up. I forgot to actually glue the bag down. My goodness. So I'm going to hold this and glue like crazy. And put our bag down. There we go. Okay. So now the bag will open easily, and you can still tell it's a little bag. And it'll hide right back here. And so now it's kind of the fun part. We can decorate a few pages. Okay. All right, let's see. In here, if I'm giving this as a gift, I could put a gift card or, you know, a note to whoever I'm giving it to, which is probably what I'll do. I have some friends who were very kind to me on a recent visit, and I wanted to, I'll probably send these little booklets to them, and I will put a note of thank you in this little pocket. So now, as far as decorating these, you know, the sky is the limit. You can put whatever you want to put in there and just make it fun. Same goes for the outside. And since I have chosen this ribbon for the outside, for the ribbon, and it doesn't really go quite as well with this, I will have to be creative and maybe put some flowers or something here or across here to pull everything together. So let's start with that. I think I have a flower cutter to make that work. Okay, I've taken this little flower cutter and I cut out a few flowers from here. This is the board, so I'm using the other side. And I am going to put them down the side where they won't be in the way of the ribbon. There. Okay, one right there and one right there. And once they're glued down, at least that will bring together the ribbon, the color of the ribbon with the color of the flowers a little bit better. So let's see, I'll put that there to hold it. And I have to glue it very well, because if it's on the cover, they'll take a lot more of a beating. So I want to make sure I get them glued down well. Come on, glue. Come on, glue. Oh man, I'm not working very fast, am I? Glue is drying before I can even get them down. There's one. Okay, one. Here comes the other one. And then I'll go back and we'll see what we can do on the inside. Okay. There. I don't think I need to do it on both sides, just one side. That'll give it just some cuteness. So the strings will come through here. And then when you open it, okay, and start right here. All right, be back and we'll decorate a few pages and call it a day. All right, so here we are. The little journal is finished. I have done a few little extra things just to give the little picture pages or collages a little more interest. And I might have added something here and there, as you can see. But all in all, this little journal is done, and I will send it to my friend and hope that she can enjoy it. Added a little butterfly on the last page. And all we need to do is fold it, put our strings through here to close it when we're done writing. And tie a nice little bow. Whoops. Tie a nice little bow. And we're done with our little journal, with our little junkie journal. And I hope you have enjoyed watching me do this. And I hope you'll come back and watch some more videos. All right. There we go. And here's our little journal. And I'm going to trim these off so they don't look like, I don't know. There's one cut. There's another cut. Make our bow a little bigger. Okay, so thanks for watching. And it would be nice if you would subscribe and come back again. Alrighty, bye-bye.